What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today's episode we're focusing on the interior, specifically the dashboard. As you can see, it's warped and cracked pretty bad, so we're gonna pull this tired old dashboard out of here. I already started by pulling the steering wheel off, and this is a Momo hub that I bought for my Momo steering wheel. That's already installed. That won't be in the way, so we're gonna go ahead and get this dashboard out. And we're gonna replace it with this one here. It does have a couple of small cracks right there and there, but I don't know how well you can see. I rounded the ends so that it'll prevent it from splitting further. And I'm also going to get a dash cover for this at some point to keep some of the heat from the sun off of there, so that it'll also help keep it from cracking any further. Alright, so I'm going to start pulling this apart and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got the old dash out. Wasn't too bad. Basically, you just disconnect your headlight switch. This is the switch that has all like your seatbelt warning lights and all that stuff. Speedometer cable. You got two plugs on the bottom of your gauge cluster. Those just wiggle out. There's a couple of screws holding it in. Well, actually there's one screw holds in the cluster, and then the trim piece has two screws that hold that in. As far as the mounts for the dashboard, there's two screws on each side right there. There's a screw, I believe it was down here. It's below the, it's right here actually. This is going to be below where your hazard lights are at, and that's right behind the lower vent. So you take that screw out, and then after taking your glove box out, which is all just Phillips head screws, there are two screws right here and here that come out. And then, like I said before, there's the two screws on the side. Once you get all that out, it's just little tooth clips like these here along the front edge that hold the front of it in place, and then a couple of zip ties that held these on to the brackets inside the dashboard. Clip those zip ties out, and then it just wiggles out. It's pretty easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this dusty mess behind here real quick before I put the new one in, and then I'll show you when it's all complete. Alright, so I got everything wiped down, all the dust and crap out of here that's been collecting for the last 30 years. And since I have the dash off, I decided I was going to blast anything that was metal with some undercoat. So I freshened that all up. So now it's time to get the new dashboard on there, and we'll get right to it. I'm not going to waste any time. We'll grab that thing, put it on the car, and I'll show you when it's done. Alright, got everything all cleaned up. Got the vents transferred over. I ended up breaking the hazard switch when I pulled that out, so I have a new one of those on order. I installed a new headlight switch in it because my headlight switch was acting pretty crazy. No more cracks. Looks good. Now, this is what the old one looks like. that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.